Hi, let's take a minute to talk about this lovely blend right here that I created called Hush. I designed this blend after my experience with a car accident, and I found that it was hard for me to drive. And even after I, knew in my heart that I was perfectly safe, my body just continued to be very reactive. I'd find myself sweating, I'd find my heart pounding, and even later in the day, I might even re-experience the car accident, even though I knew I was perfectly fine. And so I decided to make a blend that would help both my mind and my body feel more calm and relaxed and just kind of together. So the main oils in this blend are Magnolia to start with. So if you like lavender, I think you're gonna love Magnolia. If you're familiar with lavender, you know it contains a chemical constituent called linalool, and that linalool is what makes lavender so calming. But what you may not be familiar with is the fact that linalool is a higher concentration in Magnolia, like quite a bit higher in fact. So that's why I made it the main oil in this blend, because it's just so calming to both our body and mind. And I combined it with some other favorite calming oils like Vetiver and Copaiba. And then another one of the calming oils that I don't hear so much about, I don't hear other people using quite as often, but I have grown to really love, is basil. Now, basil has a really powerful effect on our adrenal gland. And when you're feeling that fight or flight response, or you've had a trigger, or maybe you're even concerned about getting worked up at some point in the day. Maybe there's an activity, maybe it's thoughts in your mind, maybe it's a person in your environment, but you're sensing, you're going to get worked up. Applying basil can actually help to prep your adrenals and keep them nice and balanced, not overly stimulated, not, underwhelmed, but right where they should be. And so I took those oils, I combined them, they worked amazingly, and then I finished them off to create a lovely complete bouquet with green mandarin and then bergamot, and it just makes such a lovely aroma. I absolutely love it. And now when I smell this blend, I just know that I'm gonna start feeling more calm and relaxed very quickly. And then as you can see, I'm sure you've already seen in your own blend, there's some little rosebuds in there. I just added those because I think it makes such a lovely little blend, and I want you to feel lovely and beautiful every time you apply this to your own body. So this blend is wonderful for adults and children alike. If you have specific questions about applying it to children or little ones or elderly people who might have sensitive skin, please feel free to reach out to me and I'm happy to answer your questions. My recommendation when applying it is to go up and down on your neck, like drawing a W. A little circle over your heart. Feel free to do a couple of circles. And also on your wrists. These are all great pulse points where that oil is going to have quick access to your blood vessels so that it can get circulating really quick. And then also when it's on your neck and over your heart, those are places where you'll be able to breathe them in as well. Another great trick for application is to just roll it in the palm of your hand like this. Say you're feeling overwhelmed right now and you need a moment. You rub your hands together and you take a couple of slow, deep breaths. Remind yourself that you're safe, that you have no reason to feel concerned. Rewire your brain in this moment. That's your opportunity. And then in the future, what's going to happen is whenever you smell this oil, you'll already be thinking those thoughts right away. Just like that. So I hope you love this blend as much as I do. And again, if you have any specific questions for me, please feel free to reach out.